So what exactly happened at Assen? Well, let's start from the beginning. Not even rainy.
Well, this mad world made me crazy. Mike just turned around to 180. I ain't politicking, I ain't kissing no baby. I
came here to race, I'll be driving all this.
Don't trip.
Jet lag's real. Oh, she's a ripper. Oh,
yeah. We have very good memories here. Yeah. First corner.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I still remember it, trust me. Well, you don't brake so good, so you know. I
don't know, maybe I use a little bit late. You use more late, maybe?
I gave you the motivation to win the championship, right?
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
This is correct. This is correct.
We're correct. Yes, 100%. Damn it. Don't remind me, dude. I have good memories. It's like, we have good memories in turn one. I said, yeah, thanks for reminding me, bro. Oh, God. Everybody in the video is going to really like that, I know it. Except me.
We're open
Depends on how the weekend goes.
Yeah, we figure it out as it goes.
If the weekend goes good, it's normally a good caption. If the weekend goes bad, it's normally a sad, depressing caption. Or whatever, title.
What about the thumbnail?
Dude, this is the whole app. It's Thursday.
I'm a subscriber, I want to know these
You
things.
pay us a $5 monthly and maybe we'll let you in.
Well, have you got Patreon?
If you're willing to sign up, yeah.
Have you got one?
If you're willing to sign up, I'll start one, yeah. Who wants to support us on Patreon? Brad over here is costing big money,
Some
so
cheddar.
please help support the videos.
I know all the gossip, just message me and I'll tell you for free. Half the price. Like and subscribe to Garrett Gerloff. Hey, do I get anything for this? Your appearance fee. What about breakfast at Group Out?
Alright.
Yeah, like and subscribe then.
Go for it. Second. Come on. Come on.
Dude, I can't feel my cheeks, bro.
What, your ass cheek?
Doesn't feel bad. I think it's more like electronics at the minute. Sorry, Andy. It's so windy. Of course, as soon as they red flag it, just comes the rain.
Yeah, I mean, it was disappointing after FP2 to be so far back, but I don't feel bad, and also the bike doesn't really feel bad. Like, yeah, after free practice 1, I had some like small issues with traction control and wheelie control in some places.
And then I went off in turn one of the laps because I had the rear come off the ground and it did not sit down nice.
I always thought my engine brake was pretty good, but then I tried Top Rack's engine brake setting in Catalunya, and it honestly didn't feel too bad, but it just didn't feel that great at Assen after the first practice.
I don't know why. It's just, it's definitely not as smooth, not as nice as it was in Catalunya when I first tried Top Rack's engine brake, so.
After free practice 2, everything wasn't feeling too bad. It was just, I wasn't able to use my X tire after the red flag because the rain came and then it was basically wet practice after that and everybody had already done their time. Yeah, I mean, team wasn't super pumped, but I knew I had something in the bag, so that was good.
Six people all going for P1.
Yeah, 6 people all going for P1.
Yeah.
I've always been a fan of riding in the rain, and after FP3, bike was working good, I was working good too. It's the same story, everything's feeling good.
Oh, he's good. Good ribbon.
And I ended up finishing 4th, so I was pretty happy about that. However, after free practice 3, things started to take a pretty sharp nosedive.
It's all under control, okay?
It's all under control.
My biggest concern is it's all sunny now, so is it gonna be
Dry.
Is it gonna be dry for Super Bowl, or is it gonna be just real shit in the middle?
Instant or slicks.
I would lean toward inters, because if it's still that wet now, I can't see it. I can't see the whole track having a dry line. Because yesterday, when it started drying, it would only be certain places on the track, but then there'd be other sections that were fully wet. So I would say more intermediate.
I'm so sick of qualifying being my downfall, but it is that at the moment. It's just like eating me up, because I was so good in the morning in FP3 when the track was full wet, but in that 15 minutes, we went from barely wet to basically almost dry. And also we did have like a small electronic issue, which is like unfortunate. I don't know how much it actually affected me, but it was something that was there. But in general, like I just didn't have that extra pace that some people found, and I don't know why.
You think that could have affected, I mean, does that mean I had real free engine brake?
Some places, yeah, some places no. Some places it's stronger, some places it's weaker. Same with power, some places you've got more, some places you've got less.
To be honest, race 1 isn't worth talking about. It was so bad, and I really struggled a lot.
Are we gonna kick some ass?
Maybe.
What you looking at?
So that sucks, but props to Spinelli. I mean, I was on the grid and he was on intermediate tires, everybody else was on slicks, and I thought, it's probably not gonna be a great strategy, Cotton, but then it worked out and the guy won the race. Yeah, it's frustrating, because I've been in Superbike since 2020, and I've been trying to lead a lap or win a race since then, and I haven't done either one. And that hurts pretty bad.
Never in that guy's life did he think he'd be leading a World SuperBike by 30 seconds.
And then Spinelli comes in, first race, debut, and does both of those things. So, I mean, good job, bro. By the time we got to the Super Bowl race, there was a lot of questions people had in the paddock. We had a decent amount of wet time and not a whole lot of dry time, so we didn't get to test our tires like normal and see kind of what compound's working better for however many laps we have to do. So I think for the Super Bowl race, everybody threw in a Q tire. And yeah, unfortunately, it didn't really work out for the BMW guys. At the end of the race, we ended up being, I think it was 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th. I was 11th, so I'm not a fan of being the last BMW, but it is what it is. I did my best. I didn't feel bad, but yeah, the tire just took a massive drop. No positions gained for this second race, which I desperately needed.
It's been an expensive weekend this week.
Why is that?
I lost my bet.
Why do you keep betting?
I don't keep betting.
Because you got belief in you.
Yeah.
What'd you bet?
100 quid with Ian.
About what?
That we'd beat Scott.
Overall in the weekend.
Oh, like points?
Yeah.
For the weekend?
But to tell order now, you'll have to have none and you'll have to have 7th or higher.
7th or higher. Alright.
I was feeling good and confident for race 2. Like I had sat down with the boys and we had talked a lot about, you know, what changes we needed to make for the last race of the weekend, which wasn't a lot, but there was just a couple things that would have been nice to maybe try. And yeah, I really was. I was on the grid, I was feeling good. I don't think I got a bad start. I was doing this thing where I was trying to ride around the outside in turn 5, and it was working. So I did it again and it did work. So I moved my way up a little bit, but then Dami Ager came in and passed me real close in like the last corner, just pushed me wide, and then I think I lost like 2 or 3 places because of that. All in all, the race was honestly pretty lonely. I think I got up to 10th place. There was a couple crashes. I think Johnny crashed and Alex Lowe's crashed maybe. Scott crashed, which bummed for him for sure. He was riding really good all weekend. And so like I moved up in some cases because of crashes, but I was in 10th place and I struggled so bad with the rear tire. I don't know what it came from. I was using the 0900 rear tire and it just fell off a cliff. I lost all edge grip and all drive grip on the right side of the tire and I just had nothing. We came onto the last lap. I could hear bikes, like a bike behind me. I didn't know if it was one or more, but I could hear a bike behind me. So I was trying to ride as fast as I could, but ride defensive. And going into turn 14, Xavi Vierge came right up next to me in that transition. And we like touched a little bit, but it was like the wind that came off of his bike, like blew me to the right, and there was a lot of side wind coming also that blew me more, and I just went off the track into the asphalt. It's on the outside of 14, 15. I was like, what the heck happened? And I look over trying to get back on the track and I see Taryn McKenzie right behind Xavi also. And so I got passed by 2 guys and I ended up finishing in 12th place. I was fuming pretty bad on the cool down lap because like I just wanted a top 10. It would have been something I could have taken from the weekend that would have been a positive, and yeah, it was a disappointing weekend, and I'm sorry to my awesome team because they are awesome and everybody's trying their best to find solutions to problems that I have, and like I said, I don't feel bad. It's just been a struggle, and we're trying to pinpoint kind of what's going on, but we're gonna put all our heads together. I'm gonna come back stronger at Misano. I don't give up, and I want this more than anything. So I got my head down. I've been training my ass off, and I'm gonna keep doing that until we get to Misano. So anyway, I got some time to reflect, to work on some things, and I don't think there's a better place to do that than today's video sponsor, MotoCalifornia. And they have dates for this year, September 28th to October 5th for their Tuscany tour. Bellissimo.
MotoCalifornia has 2 locations, one in Los Angeles, California, and Florence, Italy. One of my favorite things about MotoCalifornia has to be that you unpack your bag one time. There's nothing worse than going to all these different locations, having to pack, unpack, or the whole time. Basically, you go to your luxury villa, unpack everything, and then you're free to go explore all the amazing roads around Los Angeles or Florence, Italy, whatever you choose. Everything is included. Your luxury villa that you stay at, your private chef with all the food that your heart desires, the gas, your motorcycle insurance, car service. Really, it's all inclusive. If you guys want more information about MotoCalifornia, I encourage you guys to check out the website, motocalifornia.com, for more information.